So I finally got tired of the old configuration on my old Rock Chucker, especially while de-priming and sizing brass. What annoyed me the most was the standard exit ramp for the primer collector, which seemed to always clog up and not capture the primers as well. And in combination with that, I have a lot of brass that I need to do. I upgraded it further to have an extractor system that works on the push stroke to exit the brass when it's deprimed. Combined with the exit ramp to ensure that it being capturing in the bucket. So how it works is that you insert the brass, push it up to extract the primer, and on the exit stroke, then it pushes it down into the bucket. So this is what I ended up doing. I made this exit ramp by 3D printing. Who doesn't own a 3D printer nowadays? Nothing fancy, and it didn't take long to model this in Fusion. It's a simple geometry made by a couple of squares, some hollowed out sections, and some fillets and some stuff. The whole setup on this one is secured by a magnet on the inside and on the bottom, so it's easy to detach while you need to empty it. The extractor, or the push arm, whatever we should call it, is made by two pieces. So one part that is attached to the throw lever, this compound angle with this non-vertical out of horizontal beam. Took a couple of tries to make, but ended up being kind of flat in the end, or level in the end. Combined with this C shape and extractor spring that makes sure that the arm is always on the backstroke, or always extracted until it hits the forend of the press, and when it's fully inserted, then it pushes the brass out of the way. So nothing particularly fancy to it. This length could perhaps have been shortened a bit, so it wasn't that much of a stroke in the end, but for now it seems to fit fairly well. The only downside that I find is that you need to raise up the sealing stem, or the stem, a bit before you can extract the brass or put in the brass in the shell holder. But otherwise that works fairly well, and can keep up a fairly good pace on the priming and the decapping, if that was, or decapping or sizing, if that's what we're into. So that sums it up for now. I really like the updates that I've made to the press. It seems to kick up the speed quite significantly, and the new exit ramp for the spent primer seems to make less of a mess than the old one. And the auto extractor part that feeds it down to the bucket for the sized or decapped brass makes it much more fun. I can at least double the pace on sizing and decapping. I hope you liked the video, and thank you for watching.